All right, 1.6, graphical transformations.
Oh, we did this before.
Yes, we have.
I was really bad.
All right, so basically before when we did it for, I think we just did it for like parabolas. I don't think we really did it for, and trig functions. But the process of how it works follows the same thing no matter what type of function it is. If it's like inside the parentheses, inside the radical, inside a trig function, it's moving it left and right. If it's outside, it's moving it up and down. And then obviously we have the stuff for like it being compressed, stretched, reflected, all of that. So describe how the graph of y equals x squared can be transformed into the graph of the given equation. So we're comparing it to x squared. So 2y equals x squared plus 5.2. So this one is not in a parentheses. So it is going up 5.2. So when it's outside, it goes the same direction as the sign.
If it was minus 5.2, would it be going down?
Yep. For y equals, in parentheses, x minus 3, and that whole thing is being squared. So that's inside the parentheses. So what does that mean is happening?
It's going down.
Nope.
It's opposite of the sign.
Up.
Inside the parentheses does not go up and down. It goes left or right, and it goes opposite the direction of the sign. So this is going right 3. Right 3. Positive is typically on the right-hand side of the graph. Negative's on the left. It goes opposite the sign.
That means it stays on the x-axis, right?
Yes, it's just shifting it to the right. Yeah.
And it's a parabola.
Yes. All right, 8. Y equals, in parentheses, x plus 50 squared, and then minus 279.
So it's going down. Hold on, Shepard. It is going left 50 and down 279.
Good job,
Yep.
Ryan.
Whoa, Ryan.
Yep, left 50, down 279.
I don't like that disrespect.
Me either. We should be supportive of each other and not against them.
Fix it for you.
All right, so like I said,
Fix it for you.
obviously these should be kind of familiar. We did a little bit with these last year. The next ones want us to describe how the graph of y equals the square root of x can be transformed into the following. So number 10, y equals the square root of x minus 5. So anything inside the radical would be just like inside the parentheses on another problem.
Alright, right.
So, yep, this one's going right 5.
This.
And would that be a funky
I always say that when we start
that
the
one
lesson,
like
we
starts
get,
here and goes like that since it's square root? Okay.
Yep, and then it would just be shifted to the right 5.
Okay, well, let's see if we can keep up with it.
I will.
12.
See, alright.
Y equals the square root of 3 minus x. What do you think is happening with this one?
It's going.
It's going to go
Right X.
left 3.
Left 3,
And it's reflected.
and it's reflected.
Oh, reflected.
Because it's
So if there's a negative on the x or out front, the negative on the x versus a negative out front, it just changes which way it's reflected. But all you need to say is that it's reflected, and so all you have to do on those ones.
Probably because tomorrow's the first of the month.
Describe how the graph of y equals x cubed can be transformed to the given equation. So 14, I've got y equals, in parentheses, 2x cubed. So this one doesn't have anything being added or subtracted anywhere. So that means I'm looking at this number in front of x. If it's a number where the absolute value of the number is greater than 1, it is stretched. If it's less than 1, so basically if it's a decimal or a fraction, okay, meaning not an improper fraction, but just a fraction, then it is compressed. So 2 is greater than 1,
Correct.
so this one is stretched. Yes.
Okay, I just did.
I was gonna say technically that was a question.
Yeah. So last year, I remember it was confusing to me, like if it was stretched like this or stretched like this. So like, in relation to just the graph of x cubed, is 2x cubed, is that more like this or is it more like this?
I just plot points to figure it out.
Okay. 'Cause it's confusing.
With an absolute value function, which is one of the other ones we were doing it for last year, it was actually probably one of the primary ones we did it for last year. That one is based on the slope of the lines.
Yeah. But like a quadratic function, if it's stretched, is it more like a pin or is it more like a bridge? Or like a
More open.
Okay.
I thought x
Thank you.
cubed was the one that went like this way, that way. That
It
way,
does.
This way. So it'd be closer on the y-axis, right? If it's stretched,
That's reflected.
it'd be closer to that.
I have to just plot points to see it. The visualization of them does not. Yeah, I have to just plot points and see the actual. If I was gonna actually graph it by hand, I would just start plotting points and seeing what happens as I get bigger numbers. Because there's also vertical stretches and then there's horizontal stretches, and that's based on if it's inside the parentheses or outside the parentheses, which is another whole thing, but we're not talking about that. We're just talking about is it stretched or compressed, because anything really that's being stretched or compressed, you're probably just going to graph it on your calculator. But the stuff going like right, left, up, down, reflected, that should be pretty obvious.
So the cube has nothing to do with it? Like if it was 2x squared, it wouldn't matter?
No, it's a different kind of stretch or compress if it's inside and the whole thing's being.
So if it was 2x squared, it would still be stretched? Okay. If it was just y equals 2x, it would just be stretched?
What is he doing?
Okay, so the cube doesn't.
But we don't really do that for a linear function.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but.
For a line. We don't really do it for a
Is
line.
it blue?
16, y equals 0.3 x cubed. So this one's like different because this one was inside of the parentheses, this one's outside. It means something different, but we don't care about that. I just want to know, is it stretched or compressed?
Compressed.
Yep, compressed.
Same.
Why is there only one M and two S's?
Compressed. Yeah.
Because that's how you spell compressed.
I don't know, but like the word.
This is math class, guys.
Never mind. My paper will have
Thought-
misspellings.
You were saying that I spelled it wrong, and I was like, I definitely did not.
The COM I think is a prefix, and then the press is like.
I have homework to do.
Yeah.
Do at the end of class.
I don't. You guys are making me compressed, so.
Okay. Number 18. Describe how to transform the graph of f into the graph of g. F of x is equal to x minus 1 squared, and g of x is equal to negative x plus 3 squared. So I'm trying to figure out how to make f look like g. So what has happened to have basically caused that to
It's
occur?
gone left 4
Yep, it has moved left 4.
and has been reflected.
Oh.
Yep, and it was reflected.
So we don't have to tell like how it's reflected. We just say reflected.
Nope, just need to say that it's reflected. All right.
Miss Quinn may use the pressure.
Okay. Jumping down to 47 through 50. A graph G is obtained from the graph of Y by sequence of transformations indicated. Write an equation whose graph is G. So 48 they tell us that it's y equals x squared. They say that it's shifted right 4 units. And then a stretch. They say vertical stretch, but we're just going to say stretch by a factor of 4. Or wait. I lied. 3, not 4. The other number was 4.
Okay, I know how to do this one. So we're gonna do, it's gonna do y equals 3x squared plus minus 4. We'll like put the square stuff on the outside. So minus 4 and then that squared.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, it's inside? It's not outside?
The 3.
Yeah.
It can technically go either place. I was just doing because that's the way he said it. A vertical stretch should technically be here.
Okay.
And
But if you put it inside, I wouldn't take off for it because we're not talking about that. We just are knowing that it's stretched. So if you put it inside or you put it outside, I'm not going to.
What makes it
and the
stretched?
4
The 3.
also gets
Just a
squared.
thing on the outside?
I know it's in the parentheses.
Yes, if you were to like multiply this out, yes.
Okay.
If it doesn't have a 3, it's compressed.
No. If
No,
if
it'd
the
be neutral.
thing by the x, if that number by the x is greater than or equal to 1, it's going to be
Oh, that's in the
stretched.
notes. Never
If
mind.
it's
I understand
less
now.
than-
Thank you, Shepard.
Welcome, man. I'm glad we could work that together.
That's a good resource.
Okay. I'm not doing 50 because that one's something really weird. Because it has a shrink, and we're not doing shrinks.
Ew.
So,
Wait, isn't a shrink someone who's like your good friend?
I thought
No.
a shrink was
No.
actually
Yeah.
Oh.
it's like a psychologist or psychiatrist.
Oh.
like that guy from
I
Boots.
need a something.
Alright, problems 1, 7, 9, 13,
Compressed.
17,
You know what I need, Danny.
What?
19. 43, you're just talking about what transformations are being used. It's just combining everything we did together. And then 47 and 49, which are ones like we just did. They don't have anything weird in them. Alright, your 1.5 stuff, you have the next 35 minutes to do. It's due at the end of class. I know there's a question about one of them.